Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. Super middleweight Callum Simpson, just back from Canada.
Yeah, just got back a few days ago, straight back in gym, doing a bit of tech work with a stable mate, keeping busy. So yeah, fresh back from Canada. I thought it'd be a bit warmer over here, but it's still just as cold, yeah.
Obviously, you've got an amazing opportunity to be part of a big fight. Artur Beterbiev, Anthony Yarde fighting next month. First, I've got to ask you, how was that sparring linked up? Because obviously you've been called out to go and spar Beterbiev, help him prepare for Anthony Yarde. So how did that come about?
Yeah, so basically, I just got a call from it was Keith Walton from Leeds, Ishmael Davis's trainer. Just asked if I'd want to go over. So I was like, yeah, of course. I think they were involved when Lyndon Arthur went and sparred him a few months ago. And then Kevin rang me the next day saying, "Oh yeah, they want you to go over. I've sent you over to him. You've saw videos. They like the look of you. They want you to go over." And then they asked Billy Denise as well. So we were both buzzing. But I didn't believe it at first. Like literally, I thought it weren't going to go ahead until literally every day I was like, "The flight's booked yet? They've booked a flights where we're staying. Like, to try and get some out of them." And then I didn't believe it until I got on the plane. Me and Billy were just like, "Wow, as if this is actually happening." Yeah, it was wicked.
Obviously, I've been following you on Instagram, checking the stuff that you've been putting up. The weather, first of all, just tell me what's it like? Obviously, it's the first time you've been to Canada?
Yeah, first time in like the North Americas. Yeah, first time in Canada.
How was it stepping off the plane? How did them guys welcome you over there? Just because fans are probably interested to know what happens when a British fighter goes across abroad to spar someone. Just talk us through how they welcomed you in.
Yeah, so to be honest, they couldn't have done more for us. Mark Ramsey, who was the head coach, he personally picked us up from the airport, took us to the apartments we were staying. We got his own double room. Because I thought we were getting bunk beds or top and tailing or something from to save money, but now they give us both his own apartment with like kitchenette, balcony and stuff. So they proper looked after us, give us expenses and the paying as well. So literally, and every day that Mark would message us saying, "Oh, do you need anything? Do you need more clothes? Do you need Ubers anywhere? Like anything we wanted to do." He looked after us proper, yeah. So couldn't thank him enough. Couldn't do enough for us.
And let's talk us through. You walk into the gym because, like me, you're obviously a fan as well. So you will have watched Beterbiev over the years. He's kind of the hardcore fans are crazy about him. They love him. He's knocked everybody out. Yeah. What was it like meeting him for the first time? Yeah,
I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest, because obviously you see his interviews. I didn't know how good his English was going to be, but obviously I watched a few of his interviews before, and obviously he can speak English quite well. But yeah, pretty surreal to be fair, because like you say, only thing I've seen of him is his highlight knockout reel. Literally, that's all I've seen of him in a few interviews that he's done. So yeah, it was pretty surreal meeting him. But he's a top guy as well. He's he's a really good guy. Quite funny as well, to be fair. Always cracking jokes out.
So did you guys meet in the gym first? Did he come up to you? Like, how was the whole hello bye type thing?
Yeah, so the first day we met, we got there on the Sunday night, and we just trained on the Monday. So our sparring, the first sparring session was Tuesday. So we met just training. So we met, just literally said hello to him. Well, I think I just said Assalamu alaikum to him. I thought you told me, obviously, if you're a Muslim lads in gym, I told him what to say to him. So yeah, said hello to him, greeted him like that, and yeah, it was sound straight away. Yeah.
I bet that was a nice little hello from him as well. I bet you kind of well appreciated that as well, I bet.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, definitely. And there's Arsenbeck, what's his second name? Makhmadov. Yeah, obviously I said the same to him as well. And actually with him, I went to go and shake his hand, and he went to give me a little spud, and then I changed one of them awkward ones where you change it about 5 times, and I was just like, yeah, sorry, ignore that. But he's an absolute beast, him. Massive. When I first saw him, I just thought, nah, this guy's huge.
He's 6'8", 6'7", I think. So you get in the ring, obviously. Again, these are like things people are probably wondering, like you're a British fighter, you're out there helping prepare a foreign fighter fight against Anthony Yarde. Have you had any awkward messages from anyone saying, "I can't believe you're out there helping him out," etc.?
No, to be honest, if anything were awkward, it was from Artur himself. The first day we got there, we said hello, me and Billy both said hello to him, and he said something to his coach, and his coach came up to us and said, he said to me, why have you brought these English guys over? They might know Yarde. They might tell him stuff. And I was like, listen, I don't know Yarde. Never met him. Like, don't be mad at me. And I said to Billy, I was like, yeah, we're getting it now straight away.
I bet that was interesting. That why you're bringing these English guys over.
Yeah.
So you guys, obviously, you've been there for a couple of weeks now, and I understand you're going back.
Yeah, I'm going back on Monday. Yeah, going back on Monday. They actually wanted us to stay. all over Christmas, but we have to get back to see family and stuff. So we're going back on the 2nd, and I believe we're going for like 2.5 weeks. So we're finishing the full camp off with him. Obviously, I think the second week in, they said that we're giving him good rounds, challenging him, and exactly what they're looking for. So yeah, it's good to be asked to come back. So obviously, if we're rubbish and not giving him good rounds, they won't be asking us to do that. So yeah, I'm glad that they've asked me to go back, and yeah, really, it's great, it's wicked, yeah.
What's the weather like there? Because I saw in your story the other day that it looked like there was a 4 or 5 foot snowstorm going off.
Yeah, I think the first 2 weeks, I think there was like a bad storm over it, not a storm, but like a big freeze over here, weren't there, the first 2 weeks? I think the first few days, especially, it was colder here than it was over there, so it was all right. And then the first week it was sunny, with nice weather. It rained like once, and the last week it snowed for like 1 day, and yeah, it was like 2 foot of snow. And because it was that cold, it set and it just settled, and it was just there for the full last week. And now I've seen one of the other sparring partners that's there now. He's put a few videos on it. It's even snowed even more. So they were saying it drops. When they first got there, they said, "Oh, the weather's bad in January. That's when it's bad." And we were buzzing. We were like, "Oh yeah, well I'm not going to be there in January, so it's all right." And now I'm going back in January, so yeah, I've got to get ready, take a few more clothes.
And what's it like with regards to, just out of curiosity, how the British, we deal with cold weather and snow, etc. Everything comes to a standstill over here. Was things still moving over there?
Yeah, that's the main difference. Like, if we had what they had over here, everything would be standstill. All closed, schools would be closed, roads would be closed. Whereas over there, like, they prepare for it. They've got the big trucks out. They clear all the they've got the truck like little, like almost look like forklifts, but the little like digger trucks on the paths, clear the paths, clear the roads. Literally, like, they're proper prepared for it. So everything goes like, it's just like normal. Me and Billy are looking around like, wow, the snow's mad, and it's just like another day for them.
Fascinating insight into what it's like for a young fighter like yourself to go across and spar like an elite level fighter like that. So talking about yourself now, obviously you rate yourself highly. You're 12-0 now with 10 knockouts. You've won your first proper title as well. So where do you think you are now, sparring somebody who was classed as elite? And you've fought. I know you sparred other fighters before in this country, but you've fought domestic level. Now you're sparring somebody who's elite. What have you learnt about yourself?
Yeah, for choice, I've learned a lot, to be fair. Like, it's good as well, because for me, like I said to you before, he's the elite of the elite, and it's all right me sparring fighters in Britain, but like I said, it was a good testament to go over there and actually see where I was at. But like I said, I'm giving him very good rounds, and I'm confident where I can end up. 100%, definitely give me a lot of confidence in myself. It's not like I've gone over there and I thought, yeah, I'm shit here. But yeah, so like, don't get me wrong, he's very, very good. But yeah, like I said, I've got good rounds out with him, and I'm very confident as what I can achieve in my career. Yeah.
The fact that you've been called back for a second stint suggests that you've done well. Obviously, I don't want you to disclose what's happening in sparring, but common sense tells you that. So that's a big credit to you. So when can the fans expect to see you back out? I know you said you potentially may have had some news coming up. Kevin Marie said that the last time we spoke. Is there any update on that?
No updates at the minute. Obviously, I've been busy in Canada, so I've not had time to arrange certain things. But yeah, I think we're looking at maybe March time. But yeah, there's a few things going off behind closed doors. But yeah, hopefully she'll have some big news in the next couple of weeks, yeah.
Definitely. Well, I urge anyone watching this to follow this kid's journey, because you are a very, very good fighter. And I think a lot of people who are on the small world circuit have seen you fight compare you to Joe Calzaghe, which is a massive comparison. But if they watch you fight, the amount of punch volume that you've got, and obviously you're exciting, you're stopping a lot of guys as well. So I hope they follow your journey. Do you want to let them know where they can follow you on the socials as well? Yeah,
so just Instagram, Callum Simpson, Facebook and Twitter, same, Callum Simpson, yeah. So watch out, watch his space, follow me. Obviously, I'm posting all the time, keeping everyone updated what I'm doing, so yeah, man, it's exciting.
Definitely, and I'm not going to ask you who's going to win against Yarde and Beterbiev, because I don't want to put you in that position. But what I will say also is, just before we wrap up, it's a pleasure to have you on board as a Boxing King Media brand ambassador, and hopefully we're going to be following your journey all the way to the top when you're at the level where Otto Beterbiev is now. Yeah, 100%. That's the plan. That's the dream. 100%. Thank you. Callum, appreciate your time. Thank you, and all the best, and have a safe flight back to Canada. Thank you very much.